How's she going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's workshop. So we're building a deck. We've got our post set and our joists all laid out and our rim joists on, and now what we have to do is put deck boards on it. So that's what we're up to today. We're going to put some deck boards on our deck. So come on along and I'll show you how we lay out to do what I call a picture frame around it. I don't know if that's the proper terminology for it, but a picture frame around it. And then we put the field boards in. So we're going to start to put the deck on. So because the deck is 10 feet wide, we have 10-foot deck boards. So we're going to put those, one of them is going to go right against the building. And because we put our 10-foot 6x6 right against the building and put the rim joists on the outside of that, then these will go right the full length of that 10-foot piece. So Nanny's helping you. I don't know that you can see her, but so just line that up, Nanny, right on the edge of the end of the 2x6. So then we're going to do a frame around the outside of it, a picture frame. Now once again, because my deck is 10-foot square and I bought 10-foot decking, a 10-foot piece would just come to the very edge here, but I need it to come past that edge a little bit because I'm going to miter the joint on the end here. So a 10-foot piece won't work, so I'm going to have to use an 8-foot and then put a little piece in the end, but that won't be too bad. When we're putting this deck board on, deck boards are notoriously bad, or I find they are, for splitting. So we want to make sure we minimize the splitting. So what I'm going to do is just drill a couple of pilot holes on the end here to set this board so that it won't split. And I think this is only necessary on the ends. Everywhere else should be alright. I'm also using 1 3/4 inch deck screws, coated. They're green ones. They're supposed to be good for using with the green wood preservative, minimize rust and so on. Make that flush with the edge. And when you set the screws, just set them just barely below the surface so that they're not sticking up, but you don't want them too deep either. You don't want to be able to trip on them, and also when you're shoveling snow, you don't want your shovel bumping against them because that's a real pain. There's one. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so we set the first one in, and I like to put 2 screws in each one. And another little trick I like to use, you see these speed squares around all the time? They've got a nice, about an 8-inch thick edge on them, and you just use that for your spacer. Okay, we've got 12 boards on our deck, and it's a good idea to try to keep the boards parallel and evenly spaced. So I'm going to measure now just to check, see how I'm doing. So the edge of that to there is 44 inches. So 44 1/8 from that end, and Nanny's going to measure it over there, except you can't reach the board.
Just 44.
So, like, we're close, so that's good. So, We're coming along here, but this gap here is only 3 inches, and their deck boards are 3.5, so we have to cut to fit around here. So we're just going to mark that. And what I like to do, rather than like measure it and then take it inside and have to remeasure to cut it, what I'm going to try and do is set this deck board about where it would be, something like that, and then I'm going to just sight along the edge here and make a mark, something like that, and same thing here, put it tight against my picture frame board. So now I'll go in and cut that out, but I'm going to do the same on the other side too, because it's 3 inches on the other side as well. So I'll cut that out, bring that, set that in. So now we're going to do the same thing with this one. And then mark it here. And don't forget, this is the part we cut out. So I'll go cut those and bring that one back. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Once we make these cuts, see that little stain there? Don't forget to put end coat on them. Got to keep her preserved. Now I'm going to screw this, I'm going to put a pilot hole in this one before I put the screw in it, because it's close to the edge. I don't want to split the wood, right? So we're going to continue with our deck here today. I didn't finish it yesterday, we got some rain and all. What I'm up to today is to finish off these deck boards. I want this front board to overhang, not as much as what we're doing on the side here. I've got about a 2-inch overhang here, and that's nice along the sides, but across the front it's going to be, the stairs are going to be coming off the other side there, and there's going to be a lot of traffic over that front piece. So I don't want that hanging out 2 inches, because it may come loose after time, or maybe even break and cause a tripping hazard. So I'm only going to let this piece hang over about 1 inch. I also have to put a miter on the corner here, because I have to miter the boards as they come together. So what I'm going to do is put this front board on right now, cut it, fit it, place it on, and then I'll space out the rest of my boards I have in here, so that the gaps between the boards will all be equal. I won't have to rip any boards down. So I'm going to start by taking this piece of decking in the shop, cut a 45 on it. So I made my cuts. I cut out for this center post. I cut the 45, and the way I located where to make this cutout was, I cut this 45. I knew then I wanted to have 1 inch overhang over the 2x6 skirting, so the rim joist here is 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches and 1 inch overhang to come back flush with the face of this 4x4 post. And I have a 1 inch that piece that I had to cut out. So let's hope it fits. I think it does. That gives me an inch of overhang here, and that's good because this is where you'll be stepping off, and you don't want this part to be possibly breaking or moving even wobbly, because you don't want any tricky edges of the stairs. So I'm going to screw that one in. Now, I'm going to cut a piece to put in here, a piece to put down there and make the miter on the corner. So I've cut my piece here with the notch to go around the post, and then the 45 miter for the miter corner. Oh my God, it even fits.
Was there ever any doubt?
So because that fits so well, I'm going to screw that in right quick. So we're going to cut this piece now to fit from here to here, and this is a little tricky, this cut, and I'll tell you why. When I started this picture frame board back here, I made the inside of it flush with the inside of this rim joist, so that means it overhangs here 2 inches. I only have an overhang of 1 inch on the front, so that means that this miter is just not going to match up just according to Hoyle. So we have to make some skillful adjustments to our cuts.
I like it.
And I'm not sure how I'm going to make out on that. I'm going to go with that. So now what I do is I mark the front here because I need to cut this toe off. So the front is about right there. So go nip that off, then I have to round this over to match the profile of this front picture frame board, or in fact that's going to be a stair tray, but I'll just round that off to match that profile, then we'll put it on. What do you think? I don't know, man. Perfection's hard to get better. The inspector just showed up.
Nanny approved.
It's a good thing too, because she's the cook. Okay, I have to drill some holes. Some piles over. Thank you, Danny.
No problem.
And then I have my 3-inch screw again to put in the end here. Alright, so the picture frame is all done. I'm going to put this piece in because I have to cut around these posts again. So I'll set that piece in place, and then I'll be able to fill this field with boards and then space them equally so that I don't have to rip any pieces of decking. Okay, so here's our board all cut and the end coat on it. Okay, and it fits. So with these final deck boards in here, I'm just going to jiggle them around now till I get about approximately the same gap between each of them. And then that won't look so bad. Alright, so the deck now is decked. Here's a close-up of that picture frame miter that I put on there, where I had to dress up the end here. So that didn't turn out too bad either. So that's it. So that's the deck. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Please click like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate that a lot. And we'll talk to you.